Welcome to my channel Simple Easy Python. My name is Prem Prakash and today I am going to discuss problem set 1, which is about conditionals, and the problem name is deep thought. A quick disclaimer before I start this video. This video is only for the educational purposes and I do not encourage plagiarism. Second thing is that I have already cleared this examination, as you can see it over here. Therefore, I am not going to code it into VS Code. Instead, I am going to use sorry, I won't be able to code into the code spaces that is given by the CS50. Instead, I am going to code into the VS Code. But please be assured that okay, I am going to do all check all these cases that have been given over here by the CS50. With this disclaimer, let us jump into this question and problem solving part. Let us check the question. The question here is that if I see the demo, as a programmer, you need to put up a question first. What is the answer to the great question of life, the universe and everything? And if the user inputs 42 either in numerals or in words, okay, what CS50 here is advising that okay, we can be case insensitive. So whether the user is writing it into the upper code or lower code, it does not matter. Second thing that we need to pay attention here is that if you go down somewhere here, somewhere down, yeah, this is here, CS50 is advising us that okay, we need to accidentally add some spaces on either side of the input. Therefore, we need to take care, we need to take into account the user can enter something like that, tab, then 42 that way. With this background, let us jump into this problem. Code deep.py. Let us define a variable called user input, where we are going to accept the user input. What is the great question of life? What else? It's quite a long line. Question of life, the universe and everything. Here, since CS50 is advising that okay, there could be some extra lines or extra spaces, not lines to be precise, extra spaces on either side of the input, and we need to account for that. Therefore, what I am going to do here is that I am going to write here strip. This is going to take care of the extra spaces into the input, either onto the left hand side or onto the right hand side. At the same time, I am going to change it into lowercase, the input, so that we can do a comparison. Now there are a couple of ways that it can be done. One thing is that we can use an if else construct. Let us go do it this way first. If user input is equal to 42, then we need to print yes. If user input is also equal to 42, even then we need to print yes. If user input is equal to 42 but here with a hyphen, even in that case we need to print yes. And if the user is putting anything other than 42, then we need to print no. This is it. Let us test it now. Code deep.py. I am just going to put here first 42. It is printing me yes. One more time. Let me give some here space, 42. Again it is printing yes. If I put here 50, it is going to print no. Second way is, let me clear this terminal. Second way that we can do this problem is that rather than putting so much if construct, we can put everything over here, or user input is equal to 42 or user input is equal to 42 but with a hyphen. Oops, it should be O, not 0. and then in that very case it should be, it is going to print me yes. Let us check it out, and we do not need all these lines in that very case if we are going to put everything over here, and it will be simply here else statement only. Let me save it and run it one more time. 42 some spaces here yes. One more time 42 and I am putting a tab yes. If I go and put it here 50, it is no. Let me clear it one more time. And apart from it, there is third method that we can do is that it is using the match statement. Let us do that one as well. I have removed everything from here. Match. What we need to match? User input. With match goes the case statement. 42, if the user is saying 42, print yes. Second case is that if the user is entering 42 in words or again in words but with a hyphen, even in that very case we need to print yes. And the third and final case is if user is going to input anything other than these three, then we need to print no. This is it. Let's try it again. 42, I am going to start with 42, it is yes. Let us check what are given over here, test cases. Second thing is that 42 here, you see F and T both are in caps. Let's do that. 42, yes, which is expected. A small case 42 in words but with a hyphen sign, hyphen in between. 42, even yes. The last one is that 50 in numerals. It is saying no. Let us check it out with some spaces. So let me put over a tab over here. 42 yes. One more time, this time I am going to put some space at the end. 42 a tab no. So this is the way we can, these were the different ways that we can solve this problem. Of course you can solve it in some other ways also. If you think this video is useful, then consider liking it and subscribing. Please spread the word, share it among those who are pursuing CS50 and ask them also to subscribe to my channel. Till that time, happy coding.